Hello there guys, it's Bubulikan here, back with another video, and today we're going to do What If Deku Was Reborn part 20. Hope you enjoyed. So guys, before I start video, the reason the last part was shorter than the other is because I like doing 20 minutes long video, but if I keep doing that, story will end in like part 23 I guess. And you guys love this series, so I want to prolong it as much as I can. Plus this will give me some time to make sure the series is okay and good. So hope you understand, and without out of the way, let's jump back to the video. So in last part I did cover the beginning of this forest training arc, and nothing happened except for Deku and Koda relationship starting early than the original timeline. So now it's next day. Aizawa wake up everybody early. Everybody is tired except for Deku and Bakugo and Kaminari because they're used to it. Then Aizawa throw a ball to Bakugo and tell him to throw it as hard as he can. Bakugo smite him, okay teach. He grabbed the ball and start powering up one for all. And the moment he threw his ball with one for all and he explosions, I know some of you will hate me because of this, he got infinity. Everybody was shocked to see the result, except for Deku and Kaminari, because they know how much strong is Bakugo. Aizawa tell the Bakugo, what did you do in your spare time, kid? Bakugo smiled at Aizawa, tell him, I just train teach with the strongest people there is. Then he looked at Deku. Deku smiled at Bakugo. So now, let me explain why Bakugo will get infinity. When Bakugo got one for all, Bakugo is literally stronger than All Might. No, not that All Might, Prime All Might. Yeah, that much how stronger is Bakugo. And I don't know how much stronger is Bakugo compared to Prime All Might. So let's say at bare minimum he's twice as strong as him. So if you combine a power 2 times stronger than Prime All Might with Bakugo explosions, yeah, I will think definitely we got infinity. And if you think Bakugo is strong, check out Kaminari. He somehow was able to hold his own against Bakugo, even surpass him in speed. And that's why in the Sport Festival arc I did say that Deku can still feel his pain in his chest, because Deku just received a punch or double punch was equal to more than 4 times stronger than Prime All Might, at bare minimum. So yeah, Deku is literally a beast, simple for Bakugo and Kaminari. So enough for explain, let's begin, let's continue our story. Everybody was impressed by Bakugo's power. Then Aizawa remembered that Kaminari was training with Bakugo, so he told him, so you throw a ball, and same result, he got infinity. Then he looked at Deku, I mean Aizawa. He told him, what type of training do you do? Deku told Aizawa, give me a second. Then he looked at Bakugo, tell him, Bakugo, do you want to train with me seriously? Bakugo got a look in his face and tell him, do you see me having a death wish? And everybody was shocked to hear the Bakugo answer. Then Bakugo looked at his classmate and told them, if you guys want to get stronger, train with Deku, but trust me, you will see hell. Then Deku told him, but it paid off. Bakugo told him, yeah, but trust me, I don't want to do that again. Maybe. Then Deku told him, what was that? Bakugo told him, nothing. And Kaminari start laughing. Then the wild pussycat show up. And in this what if everybody got the same training except for Bakugo and Kaminari and Deku. They train together as far away as they can from the group because they don't want to hear them doing their training. And when they say Deku is trained, I mean he just standing looking at Bakugo and Kaminari. Because if Deku start training, he will completely destroy the forest. And because the Deku got an idea, he's trying to using his gravity manipulation on him, but this time not zero gravity. He upped the gravity as high as he can and try doing push-ups and sit-ups. Because if he can't fight, he can train. At least don't get rusty. Then Tiger walked to Aizawa and tell him, are you sure it's okay to let this trio train alone? Aizawa tell him, yeah, let them train alone. Tiger tell him why. They are still kids after all, they are your student. Then Aizawa tell him, yeah, they are my student, but trust me, they are far stronger than you think. Then Tiger tell him, if you say so. And Baku and Kaminai, they're not trying their hardest, they are just sparring. Then let's say after an hour, Deku had enough from push-up and sit-ups. He yelled at Baku and Kaminari to come to him. So they do just that. Then he tells them to get ready, they are going to fight him. Baku smirks and tell him, but no Zeus clock. Deku giggle a little bit, tell him, yeah, I know. Deku create wings of lightning and start flying, same for Kaminari and Bakugo. And everyone can see them flying. Then Aizawa tell everybody to get down. Tiger tell him why. Aizawa tell him, you will see. Then Baku and Kaminari and Deku start fighting. And the wild Pussycat was in shock to see 3 kids but having this much power. And during that fight, I mean Baku and Kaminari and Deku is just basically blocking their attack. He don't attack them. Sometimes he punched them, but he's holding back. Baku and Kaminari try their best to attack Deku, but no range attack, because they know if they do that they will burn the forest. After a couple of minutes, Deku tells them you can use long range attack, but make sure to aim it at the sky, not the ground. Both of them nod, then they start shooting their long range attack. I mean Kaminari uses his lightning spear and some electric shock, and Baku uses his EP shot. After a minute or two from them just missing their shot, 3 of them fly down. Then Kaminari tell Deku, fight us seriously. Baku tell him, are you sure? You know he's a beast. Kaminari tell him, you know, but I don't. You are the one who fight him seriously, but I didn't. So let me fight him. Baku tell him, hell no. If you are going to fight Deku at his full power, I will join. Deku get a serious look on his face and tell them, are you sure? Both of them smile at Deku, tell him yes, and the moment they say yes, Deku just vanish from their sight and appear just before their eyes. And he gut punched them so hard that literally set them flying. The moment they can stand again, Deku is just in front of them and shoot a massive electric shock between their 2 heads, and both of them literally just froze in sight before the power they see in front of them. Then Deku tell them, are you satisfied? Both of them try to nod, but they can't. Then they drop to the ground, gasping for air. Deku tell him, give me a second, then he vanish. Then both of them start getting surrounded by their classmate and tell them, are you okay? Then Kaminari tell them, yeah, we are okay, but trust me, I don't want to fight Deku at his full again. Just what was that? Then Baku tell him, I did tell you so, trust me, Deku is always holding back on us. But something has changed. Kaminari tell him, what is it? Baku tell him, he got stronger. Kaminari tell him, what? Baku tell him, yeah, somehow he got even stronger than when I fight him. Then Baku lay on the ground and starts smiling. Oraka tell him, are you okay? Baku tell him, yeah, I'm fine. And I'm glad I'm with Deku's side, not a villain. If only they knew what will come after him if Deku got his license. Oh boy. Then Deku show up, he tell everybody, guys, what are you doing? And everybody was shocked to see Deku. Tell him, nothing Izuku. Deku tell him, okay. He walk up to Kaminari and Baku and hand over 2 bottles of water. Then he tell them, need a break? With a smile on his face. Baku tell him, yeah, not only a break, I need a day off. Deku start laughing. Then Tiger tell everybody to go back to their training. Everybody do just that. Then Deku tell Tiger, so I'm going to do my thing. Then Deku starts using his gravity manipulation and start doing push-ups and sit-ups, because that's all what he can do. So let's say time skip to the end of the day. Deku is a bit exhausted. Then Koda walk up to him and give him a bottle of water. Tell him, here. Deku grab it, tell him, thank you Koda, and he pet him. Then Mandari and Pixie Bob walk up to Deku and tell him, Midoriya, can we have a moment? Deku tell him, sure, why not? 3 of them walk up to an empty room. Then Mandari asks Deku, what did you do to Koda? Deku tell him, nothing, we just talk. Mandalay tell him, are you sure? He's completely changed. During one night. Deku tell him, yeah, the reason why Koda changed because I know his feeling. You see, I never met my real father and I did got someone that he got that place, but he died a long time ago. And because of that, I know what Koda needs. He don't need someone to tell him sorry. He needs someone to rely on. I figure. Then Monday tell him, I never thought of that. We glad we got here, Midoriya. Deku smile and tell him, glad to be helpful. If you excuse me, I'm a little bit hungry. Then Deku leave the room. And this regiment continued until that night. Everybody got their courage test, or whatever you want to call it. Sorry, I never behind on English. So everybody got their turn until they can hear something is coming, and it's a big one. They look in between the trees and they see a Numu. Then one Numu become 2, then 3, then they start multiple. Everybody is just freaking out to see the Numus here. At the moment that Aizawa Tiger start giving orders, they see a blood flash, a white flash just cut all the Numus, and they become dirt or whatever one twice make a copy of someone. After all the Numus was taken down, Deku show up and tell everybody to just calm down. Then he tell Mandalay to call everybody back. Then Deku tell Class 1A and Class 1B to get closer together and don't leave the group. We are under attack. Then they hear an explosion and they see a blood flash, a yellow flash coming from the sky. And Bakugo and Kamina just come back to the group. And Todoroki is with Bakugo. Then Bakugo tell Deku, what is the situation, boss? Deku tell him, I don't know, we just got attacked by some Numus. So be careful and protect the others. Bakugo and Kaminari tell, yes sir. Then Kaminari start powering up his Zeus cloak. Then another wave of Numus show up, and they got demolished by 3 of them. Then Pixie Bob starts getting levitated in the air, and she starts getting pulled out toward the trees, and she got hit by Magna. Then Spinner show up, and Tiger start getting angry to see Pixie Bob on the ground, and he attack Magna. Then Spinner show his multiple swords. Then Deku smirk and tell him, so use sword, right? Then Deku create a sword of lightning and tell him, so fight me. And during the commotion, Kaminari was quick enough to pick up Pixie Bob and put her down between the group, because 1A and Class 1B and me. Then Deku start fighting Spinner, and when I say fight, Deku just swing his lightning sword at Spinner. He just break his sword into half or melt it. Then he kicks Spinner so hard, sent him flying toward the trees, knocking him out. Then Deku looked at Magna, he speed up toward him, gut punch him, sent him flying towards Spinner, also knocking him out. Tiger thinks Deku, then he goes see Pixie Bob. Deku looked at her, tell her, I'm pretty sure he's just okay, it's just an injury. Deku put his hand on the wound, and the wound started healing herself. Tiger tell him, yo kid, do we have trick works? Deku tell him no, but I figured a way to use my electricity to heal some wounds. I can even regenerate whole arms if I want. Tiger tell him, whoa, you are strong kid. Deku smirk at Tiger and tell him, if you want to be called the best, you have to prove yourself you are the best. Enough chit chat. Let's continue our fight. Then Deku starts yelling, tell him, I know you're there, so stop hiding between the trees, you villains. Then Muscular in his when he is wearing his cloak and mask, and Toga and Mr. Compress and Dabi show up with a bunch of Numus. Dabi tell Deku, congrats on defeating the first Numus, so let's see how you can handle yourself against real villains. Deku smirks at them, tell them, you will be sorry that you attack my friends, trust me. Then the fight begins. Deku is easily just dodging all the attacks and punching whoever he wants, and Deku is confident that none of them is stronger. Then he receives a punch square in face by Muscular, sending him flying. But he takes no damage, he just sent him flying. Then Deku looked at his quirk, his muscles or whatever he want to call it. Muscle fabric I guess, or muscle fabric control. Completely forgot the name of his quirk. So let's continue. Then Deku start getting shredded by Numus. Deku just easily one punch every one with them. Then he see Muscular coming closer to him, and Muscular take off his mask and tell him, I want to see your blood kid. And Koda starts screaming, you're him. Deku tell him, who? Koda tell him, he's the one who killed my father and mother. Then Koda tell him, how could you? How could you? Then he shoot water at him. Then But Muscular tell him, Water, so you're the son of those two weaklings, huh? Deku tell him, weaklings? And then Deku start getting angry. Meanwhile, Deku is literally just bombarding the Numus with a flurry of punches because Numus are coming non-stop toward him, keeping him busy. Then Muscular tell Koda, no offense kid, but then Muscular tell Koda, nothing personal kid, I just want to kill some people and your father and mother just jump back in my way. So I have to take care of them. And because of that I got the scar on my face. And because of that I'm going to take your life. And during that moment Deku just, in Deku's head, he only thinking of Koda. Without him realizing, he put his hand toward Muscular and shoot a large amount of water toward him. And the wave was more than enough to send Muscular flying between the trees. I'm pretty sure he knocked him out. And everyone except for Bakugo and Kaminari, they are shocked to see Deku's second quirk. So he can use water, like, not second quirk, he can use 3 quirks. Then Deku ran toward Koda and tell him, Koda, are you okay? Koda tell him, yeah. Deku tell him, thank God. Then Dabi tell Deku, so you have a secret quirk, huh? They're not going to help you against us. Deku tell him, we're going to see about that. And Deku is still pissed off because of Muscular and what he did to Koda's parents. Then Deku can hear a scream when the group, guys, when I say a group, I mean class 1A and class 1B. Deku looked behind him and he see a Numu coming closer to the group. Deku just jump toward him and just punch him, turn him into goo or mud. Then something dropped from him. Deku pick it up and it is the the bracelet that Deku gave to Momo. And class 1A know that Deku gave this to Momo. Deku is just looking at the bracelet, not saying a word or doing anything. And class 1A is completely horrified. They think that Momo, she's dead. Then Deku inside Deku's head. She's dead? No. No, why? Why this word always come after me? Just why? Then Dabi started laughing and tell, so I'm pretty sure we just killed one of your friends, huh? Trust me, all of you will die. And Deku is literally motionless. He just standing in his place. He turned around, raised his head, and his eyes turned red. Literally. Then Dabi tell him, so you think you are going to scare me with your red eyes? Then Bakugo tell to himself, red eyes? That's new. And everyone can feel something is odd or something is going to happen. Dabi didn't think too much of it. He ordered the Numus to attack Deku, but the Numus are just frozen on their place. They are completely horrified. And why I did that? Because I'm pretty sure the Numus are some like animals. They only react from instinct. So you will see why they are completely horrified. Then Deku starts powering up even more and more and more, and Grant starts shaking. Bakugo thinks he's going to his Zeus clock, but something is off. Deku is getting surrounded by this like blue lightning, by this dark blue lightning, and unlike his Zeus clock, this lightning is almost like liquid. Deku is literally covered head to toe with that lightning, blue lightning we call it, yeah, blue lightning. Then Deku open his eyes and they are completely red. Then Deku roar, like a monster roar. And with just one swing of his hand, he completely erased part of the forest. Guys, I completely forgot. Moonfish is there, so yeah, that's a plus. Dabi used his flame against Deku, but Deku just powered through them. And the moment Deku is going to hit Dabi, he got pulled in with Magna's power. Then Moonfish tried to impale Deku with his teeth, but his teeth can't even penetrate Deku's new skin, blue lightning. Deku looked at Moonfish and just cut it in half, and everyone was horrified by this scene. Then the moment Deku threw his claws at Magna, a portal opened up and he swallowed Deku's hand, and the portal made Deku punch himself. Then another portal show up, he swallowed all the Suicide Squad, I'm going to call him that. Deku get up, start looking left and right for the Suicide Squad because he don't find him. Then he looked at his friends, then looked away. Then he looked once again to the bracelet that he gave Momo, and the necklace was starting to disintegrate from Deku blue lightning. Then the bracelet turned to dust. Deku grabbed the dust, then he's just standing in his place, doing nothing. Now in Deku's head, where am I? It's completely dark. Then Deku started hearing the two voices inside his head tell him to choose. Deku tell him, it doesn't matter. No matter what I choose, everybody just is afraid of me right now. Everybody hit me without a power, and everybody fear me with a power. Then one of the light, the smaller one, get closer to Deku, and each time she get closer, she take a form of a human. She put at Deku's chest and tell him, look, open your eyes. Deku tell him, what? Then the light tell him, just open it. Deku opened his eyes and he see Momo in front of him, and Bakugo is in his left and Kaminari was in his right, trying to talk sense on Deku to get his sense back. Then Deku slowly raise his arms and put on Momo's face, and he tell, Momo? Momo tell him, yeah, I am here. You always save me, so let me save you this time. Then Bakugo starts screaming at Deku, tell him, you are stronger than this power, so just control it already, boss, come on, just fight it. Then Kaminari tell him, I know, we all know you have in you, so just fight it and just come back already. Then the blue lightning start calming down and start to dissipate from Deku's body. Then Deku tell them, thank you guys. Then Bakugo and Kaminari tell to each other, oof, glad that's over. Then Deku looked at Momo and just hugged her, as tight as he can. Then he started crying and tell her, I thought I just lost you. Momo tell him, it's okay. You know I'm strong, right? Plus, you did protect me. Deku tell her, what? When did I protect you? Then Momo show him the necklace and tell him, you did tell me each time somebody tried to hurt me, the necklace will protect me. Like you are always there to protect me. So yeah, you did protect me. When the Numu attack me, the necklace activate and protect me from the attack. Then I use the bracelet that you make and throw it at the Numu to give me a few seconds to run away. Deku smile and tell Momo, clever aren't you, huh? Momo smiles at Deku, then she was surprised by Deku kissing her on lips. And guys, that's it for this part. Hope you enjoy it. If you do, drop a like and tell me what you think of it in comment section. And if you're new around here, consider to subscribe and peace.